Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everyone. Today we have a new hero. This is the Duchess made by Puppeteer. From what I understand, it's basically a kind of classic maiden in distress that got tired of being put into that situation almost every time and is more now actively trying to deal with that. For this fight, they'll be fighting with Lantern Jack, Moonflow Quicksilver, a variant made also by Puppeteer, the Alchemist, a variant for Scholar made by adelphophages. Each fight will take place in Steam Hands, but it's an environment in the centers of the Multiverse Workshop, and it will be against Princess Memory Cadence. So let's begin. Princess Memory Cadence, blushing bright to be. At the start of the game, please Memory Cadence enters play, blushing bright to be side up. Search the B and deck for all suspicion cards, shuffle them, put four of them into play, and remove the rest from the game. Shuffle the B and deck. The suspicions that we got are I love them. Suspicion: when a player discards a card, this card deals self to result psychic damage. At the end of the BN turn, the player with the most cards in hand discards a card. At the end of each player's turn, if they discard no cards this turn, they may discard a card. Singing of Key, Suspicion. Suspicions are immune to environment damage. Face down environment cards are targets with 4 HP. When environment card is destroyed, this card deals itself to result psychic damage. At the end of the BN turn, put the top card of the environment deck into play face down. Then each environment target deals the hero target with the highest HP to sonic damage. A lot to think about. Suspicion. This card is immune to damage. Increase damage dealt to hero targets by 1. At the start of the BN turn, if there are no other suspicious in play, flip this card face down. And Princess Emanti Pants. Suspicion. When a hero ongoing or equipment card is destroyed, this card deals itself to reduce psychic damage. At the end of the BN turn, destroy a card belonging to the hero with the most cards in play. BN cards are indestructible. Damage dealt by suspicions cannot be increased. When a suspicion will be dealt damage, reduce the damage to 1. When a suspicion is reduced to 0 for your HP, flip it face down. When a BN card will end the play, place it at the top one in the top card of the BN deck under this card. When there are no suspicion cards in play, flip this card. End of the BN turn, the hero with the highest HP deals himself 3 psychic damage, and each other hero deals themselves 1 psychic damage. Let's start. BN play. First of all, start of turn. This doesn't flip back. Then BN play. They just put the top 2 cards under here. End of turn, one of the 27 HP will hit themselves for 4 damage total. We're going to chase the Duchess, everybody else takes 2. Then somebody discards a card, we're going to choose the Scholar, that makes this take 2 damage. We make the top card of the environment deck a 4 HP target. And then it hits highest for 3 damage. That will be Quicksilver. And then we strike a card which we don't have. So that's it. Lantern Jack, they're going to play Searing Truth, one shot, Lantern Jack deals up to 2 targets and himself to radiant damage each. Lantern Jack gains 2 HP even if he's at or above his maximum. We're going to hit the Singing of Key and also the Environment card. He takes 3 because of +1 and heals for 2. Then we're going to use the base power, Illuminate. Power, Lantern Jack deals 1 target 3 radiant damage and then himself 1 radiant damage. We're going to hit the Steam Hands. That makes the Saying of he deals of 2 reducible and he takes 2. We draw. Quicksilver, they're going to play Liquid Metal, one shot, reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a combo and a finisher. Put them into your hand, shoulder cards revealed back into your deck. Quicksilver may deal himself 2 melee damage and play a combo now. Then we're not going to actually take damage, as then we're going to use her base power, Uncanny Regeneration. Power until the end of your next turn. Whenever Quicksilver is dealt damage by a hero target, she regains 1 HP. If Quicksilver dealt no damage this turn, draw a card. So she gets a draw. And we have this now. Then draw phase. Scholar, they're going to play Transmutive Recovery. One shot, this card regains 2 HP, draw 2 cards. That would at least put him at max. We draw. Then they're going to use their base power, Transmute, play a card. We're going to play Know When to Hold Fast. One shot, draw 5 cards, immediately end your turn. There we go. The Duchess, they're going to play Battle Dress, Equipment Limited, reduce damage dealt to the Duchess by 1. The first time each turn the Duchess is dealt damage by a no-hero source, she deals the source of the damage to projectile damage. Then we're going to use her base power, Ambition. You may play an ongoing card. We're going to play Thirst for Power, Ongoing, Ploy. When a BN card enters play, you may destroy this card. If you do, destroy an ongoing card, an environment card, and a target with 3 or fewer or less HP. We draw. That would be all. Environment, we get Aurora Borealis, devastating. At the end of the environment turn, put a token on this card, and if it has two or more tokens on it, destroy all ongoing cards, destroy all equipment cards, destroy attacks below 6 HP, destroy this card. We get a token, villain, this doesn't flip, we play by putting stuff here. End of turn, High steals himself 4 damage, we're going to choose a Scholar, everybody else steals themselves 1 basic, 2 damage. Then, love them, we're going to let Scholar discard 1. That means 2 damage. Singing of Key, we get a card. And the only one that deals the damage is the face down card because it has to be target only. That he would hit Duchess. We destroy a card from Duchess. Also, she hits for 2. We're going to get rid of third sword powers. This is not that useful right now, and that makes this take 2 irreducible. Lantern Jack, they're going to play Gaze into the Light. One shot. Lantern Jack deals one target 1 radiant damage, reducing next damage dealt by that target by 2. Lantern Jack regains 2 HP, even if he's at or about his maximum. So we're going to hit for 1 damage this, raise the next damage he deals by 2, and he heals for 2. We're going to skip the power phase, draw, then we're going to discard a card, thanks to love them, and then going to deal himself 2 damage because of that. Quicksilver, they're going to play Alloy Storm, 1-shot combo. Quicksilver is each non-hero target, 1 projectile damage. You may play a finisher, or Quicksilver may deal yourself 2 melee damage and play a combo. So we're going to hit everyone. That destroys the environment card, meaning that Singing of Kid is of 2 more damage. Then we're going to hit yourselves for 3, gain 1 HP, and play Whispering Seal, 1-shot combo. Quicksilver deals 1 target to reduce melee damage. You may play a finisher, or Quicksilver may deal herself 2 melee damage and play a combo. We're going to hit the Princess, the Mandy Pants, for 2, since it is irreducible, and then we're going to play Forest of Needles. Quicksilver may deal 6 melee damage to a target with more than 8 HP, or 3 melee damage to a target with 8 or fewer. We're just going to hit for 1 damage once more Princess Mandy Pants. And there we go. We're going to keep the power, we deal damage so we don't draw a card. Draw phase. Scholar, they're going to play Keep Moving. 1 shot, search your deck for an element card, put into play, shuffle your deck, you may play a card. We're going to search for Flesh to Iron, Ongoing Elemental. At the start of your turn, either discard 1 card to destroy this card. Reduce damage dealt to Scholar by 2. The discard won't matter since will have a free fate to keep it. Or it's going to be self-streaming. Then we're going to play with that. Alchemical Redirection, ongoing reactor damage that will be dealt to your target, so Scholar, at the start of your turn, destroy this card. With that, we're going to use their base power and play Get Out of the Way. 1 shot, the Scholar deals each non-hero target 1 fire damage. Then the Scholar gains 6 HP, where the number of targets dealt damage is way. We just hit everything here for 1 and regain 3 HP. We draw, that's all. The Duchess, they're going to play Problem, Solution, Ongoing Cabal, Power. Each player may look at the top 3 cards of their deck. They may discard a number of them and place the rest in the original order. If any cards were discarded away, destroy this card. We're then going to use that power to just check the top of everyone's deck. We discard it, so this gets destroyed. We draw. Actually, no. We discard 1 more and then draw. That's it. Environment, we play. We get Charms, Superintendent. All damage dealt to Simmer is changed to Psychic and increased by 1. End of the environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. End of turn happens, we destroy all ongoings, equipments, all targets, and discards. So we lose a lot for setup, unfortunately. That also means the plan with the Scholar is unfortunately gone. A shame. And end of turn, we play top. We get Simmer, Principal. At the start of the environment turn, each hero in tournament may discard a card to add a token or remove a token on an environment card that has not had a token added to remove this turn. Villain, they get top 2. This doesn't flip. We end of turn. Someone discards a card. We're going to let it be Lantern Jack. This takes 2 damage because of that. We get another environment target, and we take. Oh, sorry. First, forgot the Scholar hits for 4, and everybody else has 2. Now we get the target, and we deal highest 3 damage 3 times. That's to the Alchemist, the Duchess, and Quicksilver. Then we destroy ongoing card, there's none to destroy it. Also we just destroyed like 3 cards, so that tree should be gone. Since we lost a lot of ongoing, at least 3 ongoing equipments during the environment turn. Alright, that's it. Lantern Jack, they're going to play Baleful Shine, one shot. Lantern Gun deals 1 target X radiant damage. What is the difference between his current and maximum HP? Lantern Gun gains HP if he's at or above his maximum. His current difference is of 7, so he's going to just deal 7 damage to charms. So he's at accelerate, so that's not the best. He heals for 2. Then he's going to use his base power to just get rid of charms. This that deals damage to Singing of Key, and he takes 2. Draw a card, that's all. Quicksilver, they're going to play uh, Test Subject, Halberd 19, one shot, which regains 6 HP immediately end of your turn. We get 6 HP, we lose this basically, that's it. The Scholar, they're going to play Truth Seeker, Ongoing Limited, Power, the Scholar is going to target 2 melee damage, draw 1 card. We're going to hit the face down card, we draw face. Duchess, they're going to play Hostile Negotiations, Ongoing Ploy. Reduce all damage taken by hero targets by 1. Whenever a non-hero target enters play, Duchess deals a target to fire damage. At start of your turn, destroy this card. So we'll have DR, she gets to hit for 2, and that should at least help us stabilize a bit better. Power, okay, slight change of orders. They're going to actually play first Fair Appeal. One shot, search your deck or for a Cabal or Ploy card, put into play into your hand. If you search your deck this way, shuffle it, you may draw a card. We're going to first grab that and get what you need. Ongoing Cabal, at the start of each player's turn, that player draws a card. At the start of your play phase, you may play a card, destroy this card. And then we draw. Then with the power phase, we're going to play the hostile negotiations. So there we go. That's a bit smarter here. We draw. That's all. Environment. Nobody's going to discard a card for that. We play regional dialect. While this card is in play, resolve effect segments on cards in reverse order. Whenever a card would be played from the top of a deck, play from the bottom instead. VLAN. They don't flip. We technically just put the bottom still because it still would do top, so it still would take a plate first. So there we go. End of turn, we're going to let Quicksilver discard a card. That's 2 more damage here. We get another environment target with 4 fewer HP. So 4 HP, so high stake, which the Duchess hits for 2 immediately. Highest, I also should have done the 3 damage and only 1 now this time. And now we do the it's to highest, that's 2 damage here, and then 2 damage to the Scholar and Quicksilver. That's it. Lantern Jack, they're going to play Blinding Line, one shot. Lantern Jack deals each non-hero target and himself on radiant damage. Draw 2 cards. Lantern Jack gains 2 HP even if he's at or above his maximum, so he takes 1 damage, hits AoE for 1. Draw 2. Then he gains 2 HP. He's then going to use his base power to just destroy one of these face down cards. Take 1 damage, they makes this take 2 damage. We draw. End of turn, they're going to discard from Love Them. And that makes this takes 2 more damage. Quicksilver, they're going to play uh, Coalescing Spear, one shot combo. Quicksilver deals 1 target 3 projectile damage. You may play a finisher or Quicksilver make yourself to me damage and play a combo. We're just going to deal the damage to this face down card. That gets rid of this other, the Singing Off Key. We're not going to play a combo. We're going to use the base power for next time. Draw a card. And after turn, we're going to discard a card, making this take 2 damage. That's it. The alchemist are going to play Don't Dismiss Anything, one shot. Each player may either move 1 card from their trash to the top of their deck or put the top card of their deck into play. We're going to go in turn orders, and everybody else is going to play top. First one, Lantern Jack. Vengeful Apparitions, one shot. Lantern Jack deals 1 infernal damage. Increase the next damage dealt by Lantern Jack to 1 non-hero target by 3. So he takes 1, and he has +3. Quicksilver, they get Iron Retort, ongoing. When this card is played, draw a card and Quicksilver gains 2 HP. When Quicksilver is dealt damage, you may destroy this card. If you do, you may play a card. Also, your side should be drawing a card. We're going to say we planned this and they haven't because of that. Then Scholar, they're going to get another Keep Moving. So we're going to grab another Flesh to Iron, which then lets us play a card. We're going to play Bring One You Need, Ongoing Limited, Power, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put 2 into your hand and 1 on the bottom of your deck. And then Duchess is going to play Douche, ongoing Cabal. Increase damage dealt by hero targets by 1 at the start of your turn. If there are 10 or more cards in Beyond Trash, shuffle the Beyond Trash into a Beyond deck and this case destroyed. Otherwise, start the top 2 cards of the Beyond deck. So there we go. That's everything there. We're then going to use the power, hit this for 1, draw a card, draw face. End of turn, we're going to discard this. That's the 2 damage. That's gone now. That's it. Duchess, start of turn, they're going to give themselves a play. Then this is destroyed. Then start of their play phase, they can play a card. We're going to play temporal contacts, ongoing limited. The first time each turn one of your ongoing cards is destroyed, one player may draw a card at the start of your turn. If there are 5 or more ongoing cards in your trash, you may search your trash for an ongoing and put it into your hand. So with that, this gets destroyed, which activates the effect. Since it only cares when it enters play, as we're going to let Quicksilver draw the card. Then also we should have discarded up to villain. There we go. That's it. Normal play. We're going to get the Q, a base boss, base sewing. One shot, you may draw a card. One player may search a deck or trash for an ongoing. Equipment card put into play. If they search a deck this way, shuffle it. So you can draw. Then we're going to grab chemical reaction once more to at least actually make a good use of it this time. Then power, we're going to play Pistols at Dawn. Ongoing ploy. At the start of the Bian turn, reveal the top card of the Bian deck. You may discard it. If you do, destroy this card, and the deals the Bian character card to projectile damage, otherwise displace it. Draw a card. That's it. Environment, we don't get anything. Okay, also thank you should have been from all, but to be honest, this card is easy to forget. So we play Steam Clams, increase fire damage dealt by 1. At the end of the environment turn, put a token on this card. If this card has 2 or more tokens on it, 2 heroes discard a card. We actually have a reason now to discard. On end of turn, this gets a token. VLAN, this flips face down. There are no suspicions, so we flip into Queen Chrysalis, ruler of the swarm. When we flip to his hand, we set Chrysalis to 70 HP, remove all face down VLAN cards from the game, put all targets under this card into play, another Another cards under this card in the BN trash. Shuffle the BN trash into the BN deck. Shuffle all face down environment cards into the environment deck. So yeah, this is all gone. We get 5 targets, which are Changeling Drone, Changeling. When this card enters play, if there are no other Changeling Drones in play, put one Changeling Drone into play from the BN trash. At the end of the BN turn, this card deals the hero type with the highest HP. Not dealt damage is way by Q increases this turn. 2 toxic damage. We do get 1 because of order technically. We also get Good Pot, Cocoon. Base card next to the hero with the lowest HP, not next to a good bot. Reduce damage dealt to targets in display area by 1. Targets in display area cannot damage targets outside of display area. Instead of this hero's turn, because it use them to resolve toxic damage. Shining Armor, the Groom. While there are more than 4 changelings in play, quickly is immune to damage. At the end of the BN turn, this card deals the changeling with the lowest HP to energy damage, then quickly deals this card to psychic damage. And Changeling Ward, Changeling, reduce damage dealt to Queen Chrysalis and discard by 1. When Quickly Series deals damage to a hero target, this card deals the target when you resolve melee damage. We're going to put the good bot next to Duchess since she doesn't deal much damage. When Queen Chrysalis deals damage to target, she regains 3 HP. When a channel is destroyed, Queen Chrysalis deals herself 3 psychic damage. At the end of the BN turn, shuffle the BN trash and discover a changeling from it. Discover means just reveal from top of deck and then shuffle it back. Basically, then Quickly Series deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 toxic damage. So with that, we go into normal play. We get another good pot. We're going to give it to Lantern Jack. Then end of turn, we reveal until we get a changeling. We get more changeling drones. Highest takes 3 damage. That would be alchemist, only takes 1. And they take 1 damage by changeling card also because it's irreducible. End of turn, highest technically would take 2 damage. It's related to alchemist who takes nothing. Shining Armor hits the lowest for 1. We're going to take the changeling. Then he takes 2 damage. Should be a day. The changeling drones trying to deal damage and all fail. That's it. Lantern Jack, first of all, that makes him his color takes 2 damage because of it. Then he's going to play Truth Comes to Light, ongoing limited. Each time a non-hero target is destroyed, Lantern Jack gains 1 HP, even if he's at or his maximum. He's then going to use. Oh, so he gets a draw. He's then going to use his base power to deal a total of 7 damage to the good bot and hit himself for 2. Draw a card. That's all. Quicksilver, they're going to play Collins in Spear, one shot combo. Quicksilver deals 1 3 projectile damage. You may play a finisher, or Quicksilver may deal herself to melee damage and play a combo. We're going to hit for 4 damage one of the changeling drones. There are no. Quicksilver will hit herself for damage, but she's immune, so nothing happens there. Then with that, we're going to deal herself 3 damage. That activates the Iron Return to let us play a card. We're going to play Stairs Hardening, ongoing limited. If Quicksilver currently has less than her max HP, increase damage it deals to non-hero targets by 1. If Quicksilver has 10 or fewer HP, increase damage it deals to non-hero targets by additional 1. So yeah, she now has a +1. And with that, now we're going to play Mercury Strike, one shot combo. Quicksilver is one target 2 melee damage, then one target 1 melee damage. You may play a finisher, or Quicksilver melee herself 2 melee damage and play a combo. So that's going to become 4 damage. We're going to throw here, and then 3 damage here. Actually, also she doesn't take the 3, she just hits the alchemist for 1 because of the way this goes. So she actually doesn't get this. So that's we're going to slightly change this to just hit the chain drones for 3 and get rid of the good bot. So Lantern Jet doesn't get affected anymore. He heals for 1 HP. And then they're going to play Forest of Needles to just get rid of another one of the chain link drones. They are not more than 4, so that they're no longer immune to damage. So she actually takes 2. Then that's it. She's going to set up her power again, draw a card. That's all. Scholar, we lose the chemical First of all, there is an element, so he gains 2 HP and then destroy it. Then this card gets destroyed. He's then going to play Mortal Form to Energy, Ongoing Elemental. At the start of your turn, you discard 1 card or destroy this card. Whenever Scholar gains HP, the Scholar deals 1 target that much energy damage. He's then going to use that his base power to play Get Out of the Way and deal an AoE 2 that destroys the chain link, so she takes 2 more. Then they hit a total of 6 targets, so they get to deal 6. He gets regained 6 HP, which lets him then deal 6 damage. It's become 5 and get rid of chain link guards. So she takes 3 more damage. There we go. Draw phase, that's it. Duchess. There are not 10 or more, so we discard top 2 of the Beyond deck. There are 5 ongoing, so we get 1 into our hand. We're going to get what you need. We're going to check pistols at dawn. We're going to discard this. That lets us discard deals the Beyond character 3 damage. And then she takes 2. Actually, she doesn't get to deal the damage because of that. There we go. And because we strain ongoing, we get somebody to draw a card. That's going to be Quicksilver. We're going to play then Battle Dress. Just to get some DR. Then Power. We're going to use what you have. Ongoing Cabal. At the start of each player's turn, that player may discard a card. If they do, they may use essential power during their power phase. This turn. At the start of your turn, destroy this card. We do have enough people with power that it's worth it. Then draw a card. That's it. Environment. We're going to let the Duchess discard a card to remove a token from this. We play, it's bottom technically. We get Unexpected Knowledge. Challenge, reduce damage dealt to challenge by 1. The environment deck, environment trash, environment place cannot be affected by no environment effects. Alright, doesn't do anything right now. This gets a token. That's it. Villain, we get top or bottom. We play another good bot. We're playing it next to Lantern Jack. Also should have been healing during the 3 times we got rid of. Then end of turn we get we get a change from the trash. We get the drone, doesn't get anything because there is a drone. Then high stakes 3, that would be Scholar, that heals chrysalis for 3. And then Chain Drone hits Quicksilver for 2, that's going to let her do Iron Retort. She's going to then play and return from that. And Chain Armor hits this for 1, takes 2 damage. And then the Chain just hits once more for 2 to Quicksilver. They're going to destroy this to just play Star's Hardening once more. That's it. Lantern Jack, they take 2 damage. Then they're going to play Baleful Shine. That is a total of 10 damage, I believe, because of +1. So there we go. That heals him for 1, and then he regains 2 more HP. Then Power, he's going to use his base power, hit the Chain Link Drone, heals him for 1, and he deals us 2, so he's just at 8 HP basically. Draw a card. Quicksilver, they're going to discard a card to use 2 powers. They're going to play Malleable Armor, Ongoing Limited. If Quicksilver would reduce from greater than 1 HP to 0 fewer, restore her to 1 HP. Power, if Quicksilver has not dealt damage this turn, she gains 2 HP. We're then going to use the 2 powers. Keep this active, let us draw a card because we haven't done it so far, and then regain 3 more HP. Then draw phase. Scholar, they gain 2 HP, lets them deal something for 2, and then this gets destroyed. Then they're going to discard a card to get an extra power. Then they're going to play Grace Under Fire. One shot Scholar deals 1 target X radiant damage, raise the number of non-hero targets in play. There are 5 non-heroes, so that's 6 damage. because of the +1. So they're going to hit the pot and then power. First of all, they're going to use Truth Seeker to deal 3 and draw a card. Then they're going to play Know When to Hold to draw 5 more cards. That's it. The Duchess. Start of turn, there are 10 more cards in the BN trash, so we shuffle the BN trash into the BN deck, and this gets destroyed. So we lose the +1. But it had a good use, and it stops them from being able to do other stuff from that. So a card was destroyed, we're going to let Quicksilver draw a card. Then she's not going to destroy discard a card to use an extra power, this gets destroyed. We're then going to play Fair Appel to search for another ongoing or ploy. We're going to get uh, another Pistols at Dawn just to have the knowledge. Then draw a card. Then power, we're going to get what you need to give everybody the +1 draw since we're kind of getting long cards. Then draw phase, that's all. Environment, first of all, somebody's going to discard a card that's going to be Scholar to stop them from getting us a penalty here. We play Skinner Superintendent. Catch a jingle. At start of the environment turn, if Chalmers or Sim is not in play, search the environment deck and trash for both and put them both into play. Shuffling the environment deck afterwards. If any cards enter play this way, destroy this card. End of turn, this gets a token. That's it. Villain, they play bottom. Get Chainlink Army, one shot. Each Chainlink deals a hero type with the highest HP, 1 melee damage. If no damage taken this way, destroy hero ongoing or equipment card. Play top card of the Villain deck. That would hit Quicksilver and the twice basically. She heals for 3. We play. We get Changing Drone, doesn't matter right now because there's no other in trash and there's one in play anyways. End of turn, high stakes 3, that's Scholar, heals for 3. Then China Armor hits this for 1 and is destroyed afterwards. And highest that isn't Scholar takes 2 damage, that's Quicksilver, and then we're going to say Duchess. Lantern Jack, they're going to play Binding Light again, deal 1 AoE, draw 2, heal 2 HP. Then they're going to use their base power, hit themselves for 1, hit 3 here. That's it, draw a card. Quicksilver, they're just going to play Mirror Shard, ongoing limited. When it's current display, draw a card. Also, wait, sorry. First of all, you should have drawn one more card. Then, instead of turn first, you draw a card. Now they're going to play Mirror Shard, ongoing limited. When it's current display, draw a card. You may react damage dealt by other hero targets to Quicksilver. Whenever Quicksilver takes damage this way, choose one of hero target, X damage of the same type, where X is the number dealt this way to Quicksilver +1. So, a way to actually increase the damage. We're going to use the thing, activate this, draw a card because we didn't do damage, then draw phase. That's all. Alchemist, so after they don't do anything, then they're going to play Get Out of the Way, deal the AoE 1, that gets rid of the 2 chain links, so that's 6 damage to Chrysalis, 1 here, and here and 2 healing to Lantern Jack, he heals for 4 HP meanwhile. Power, they're going to hit for 2 damage, draw a card, draw phase. Duchess, start of, also should have drawn one more. Start of turn, they get a draw. Then start of play phase, they're going to play. Oh, sorry. First of all, technically they check top. They're going to keep that. Now they draw. Then start of play phase, they're going to play problem solution. And this is destroyed. I'll let somebody draw a card. We're going to let herself draw the card. She kind of needs at this point. Then they're going to play hostile negotiations once more, just so we're a bit safe. And then with that, power, they're just going to use the problem solution. So we're going to check here and we'll say if it gets discarded or not the stuff. Right, cards were discarded this way, so this gets destroyed. We draw. That's it. Environment, somebody's going to discard a card just to not have to deal with that. There we go. We get Skin Superintendent. He has one. This gets destroyed and this gets 1 DR. We play Delightfully Devilish. Seymour. At the end of the environment turn, if Charm is in play, he regains 1 HP. Otherwise, one hero deals themselves 2 psychic damage. End of turn. We get a token here. We play top, which actually is bottom. Forgot. Fine Tiredness. Seymour. Cards cannot be played at start of the environment turn. Destroy this card. Alright. Also check the 1. That Charms regain 1 HP. That's all. Villain. They hit highest for basically 3. That's Alchemist. That's all because we cannot play cards. Or the BN cannot also, so there we go. Lantern Jack, they cannot play cards, they're just going to use their base power, hit distance for nothing and hit chrysalis for 3. Quicksilver, they're just going to say use their power to draw an extra card and then draw face, there we go. Scholar, they're going to hit for 2 damage, draw 2. Duchess, start of turn, we check, we keep that card, this gets destroyed, somebody gets to draw a card, it's going to be her. And then she's just going to double skip. Environment, somebody's going to discard a card to keep the one thing there. That's going to be Lantern Jack. We lose this, we play, which is bottom again. Seymour House on Fire, one shot, destroy 2 ongoing cards and all non-target environment cards. The environment deals all non-environment targets takes fire damage, what is the number of cards destroyed this way? By this card divided by 2 rounded up. So we destroy 2 ongoings. We're going to get rid of Mirror Shard and Pistols at Dawn. And we'll also lose 4 non-target environment cards. So that is a total of 6 cards destroyed, so AoE 6 to all non-environment cards. And that's it. Villain, that's all. We normal play actually, we get Change the Mimic. Changeling, the first time each turn any hero target would deal discard damage. The target first deals self to psychic damage. At the end of the villain turn, destroy an ongoing or equipment card belonging to a hero with the most ongoings or equipment cards in play. Then we get a random changeling. We get the Chainly Drone, which gives another one. That would be all. End of turn, high stakes 3. We're going to say that's Lantern Jack. This heals her for 3. Then most cards destroys a card. We're going to let that be Alchemist. And highest other than Lantern Jack takes 2. That's Alchemist. And then we say Alchemist. There we go, Lantern Jack. We're going to play Sin's Light Bear. Ongoing, power, one target deals self 3 psychic damage. If destroys the target, Lantern Jack takes 2 HP and he's at or above his maximum. We're going to make then use the power to make the chain enemy hit themselves. That doesn't count as Lantern dealing the damage, so he doesn't take any. He gains 2 HP because of that. Draw a card. Quicksilver, they're going to play Liquid Metal. We're going to get a combo and a finisher. We shuffle the cards, we draw those. She's going to hit herself for basically 1 to just play. They're going to play Mercury Strike, hit this strong for 2 and Chrysalis for 1. Then hit herself for 1 again total to just play Spear and hit for 3 damage. Then play Ward Breaker, one shot finisher, destroy a target with 3 or fewer HP, or this D1 target 3 or so melee damage. We're going to just destroy the Chain Link Drone, that makes Chrysalis hit herself for 3. There we go. Power, she's going to keep that, draw a card, that's it. Scholar slash Alchemist, there goes. Does get any healing, they're then going to play Don't Dismiss Anything to just let everybody play top. We get Unsettling Condition, one shot, search your deck for 1 ongoing, put into your hand or into play, shuffle your deck, Lantern Jack gains 2 HP, he's a top at or above his maximum. We're going to grab Ethereal Opponent, ongoing limited. If Lantern Jack current HP is lower than his maximum HP, increase HP gained by Lantern Jack by 1. If Lantern Jack current HP is equal to or greater than his maximum HP, increase damage dealt by Lantern Jack by 1. So he will get to heal for 1 more thanks to that. Then Quicksilver, they get another Liquid Metal. This is a shuffle. We didn't got any finishers. They're going to play. They're just not going to take the damage for that. Scholar, they play top. Just heal for 2 and draw 2. And Duchess plays the big one shot. Says hero target, increase the next damage dealt by the target by X, raise the number of cards of Cabal and play cards in your trash, then the target player may play a card. We have a total of 12, so we have a plus 12 damage. We're going to let that be Quicksilver, but they're just when they play a card, they're going to just play Halbert Subject 19 to just heal for now. Just won't do anything right now, but that's worth for later. That would be it for that. The Empower, they're going to play Proverbs and Action. One shot, each player draws a card. Each hero character may either regain 2 HP or deal himself 3 psychic damage and use a power. We're going to just let everybody draw and heal for 2. And that's it. Draw phase. Duchess, nothing happens right now. They're going to play from the top. One shot, the Duchess deals 1 to projectile damage. Another player may play a card to use a power. Another player may draw a card. We're going to hit the Chainlink Drone Army. Then with that, we're going to let Quicksilver play a card. They're going to play Whispering Steel. They're going to hit Chrysalis for a total of 14 damage. And then they're going to play Guard Breaker to get rid of the Chainlink drones, which makes her take 3 more damage. Then somebody else can draw a card. We're going to let Lantern Jack do it. Power, we're then going to play Get What You Need, just to give draws once more. Draw phase, that's all. Environment, we're not going to discard a card. We get Seymour, one shot charms, destroy a card with this Seymour keyword. If a card is destroyed square, play top card of the environment deck, otherwise 3 heroes may draw a card. We don't have any card with the Seymour keyword, so that means we just get draws. So Quicksilver, Duchess, and Lantern can get a draw. Then end of turn, we play top. We get Ruined Rose, reduce all HP recovered by 1 at the end of the environment turn, put a token on this card, and if this card has 3 or more tokens on it, the environment deals all targets 2 fire damage. With that, that gets a token, and that's it. Villain, they play. We get a good pot. We're going to play next to Duchess once more. She doesn't deal that much damage by herself, so it should be fine. Then we get a random chain link. We get the mimics again. And high stakes 3, that is Lantern Jack. She heals her, that heals her for 3. And most cards destroys one of their cards. We're going to get rid of their temporal contacts. We're good in cards right now, so we don't need anymore. Lantern Jack, start of turn off, they draw a card. Then they're going to play Searing Truth to hit Chrysalis and the good bot for 3 actually. He only heals against 1 HP because of the -1. Then power, they're going to use Sinblade Bear to kill the Chainlink Mimics, hits her for 3, and he gains 1 more HP. Also, it should have been 1 less damage because of them not being at that much HP, but it should have healed 1. There we go. Draw phase, that's it. Quicksilver, they're going to play Stress Hardening, just keep user power to then draw a card, draw phase, that's all. Scholar, after nothing happens, then they're going to play Grace Under Fire, hit this for 4, then use a power, hit this for 2 and draw a card. Draw phase, that's all. The Duchess, start of turn, I also should have drawn 1 before, and also Quicksilver. Duchess, she draws a card, start of play phase, they're going to play I'm with the crowd, ongoing cabal. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage by a non-hero source related to the environment target with the second highest HP, whenever target destroy this card. So we have 3 shields now, so that's nice. Then they're going to use the normal play from the top, hit once more for 2, let Quicksilver play a card to play Mercury Strike, hit for 3 damage and then 2, hit herself for 1 to then do 3 more damage, then hit herself for 1 to deal AoE. Actually, wait, no. Those hits actually go to second highest, which is C more and this merely destroy the card, but at least prevent it a bit. But yeah, in case the AoE 1 happens, and then with all of that, that's it. Then somebody can draw a card. We're going to let that be Quicksilver. Power. Oh, that is destroyed. We're going to play Ace in the Hole, ongoing ploy. Whenever Duchess will be dealt 5 or more damage, you may prevent the damage. If you do, destroy this card. Then the Duchess deals 1 beyond character target, 5 fatal damage, and you draw 2 cards. We draw a card, that's it. Environment, we play. Seymour House on Fire once more, so we destroy 2 cards. Then destroy the Ruined Rose. That's an AoE 2 this time only. That's it. End of turn, we play top. We get Regional Dialect again. Villain, we get bottom. We play Chainlink Army, high stakes 1, which heals Chrysalis for 3. We play top, which is bottom once more. We get good pot once again. It will go to duchess. That's it. End of turn. We get a random guy. It's a chilling drone, so we get another one. Highest takes 3. That is lantern jack. She heals for 3 more. And then highest that is a lantern jack takes 2 damage. That's Quicksilver both times. That's it. Lantern jack. They're going to play Burn the Wicked, one shot, Lantern is going to target himself 1 radiant damage, or if the target has more than 10 HP, he instead deals a target for radiant damage. We're going to hit it with that. We don't take the damage, and we gain 2 HP. Then power, we're going to make it so chrysalis hits yourself for 3. Draw a card, that's it. Quicksilver, they're going to play Vicious Memories, so I'm going limited. You may draw an extra card during your draw phase. Use their base power, they get a draw, then draw phase with an extra card. Scholar, they don't get any extra plays. They're then going to play. They're going to play Mortal Form to Energy. Then they're going to use their power, play Keep Moving to grab another Mortal Form from Energy. And that still can play a card. They're going to play Transmit Recovery, heal for 2. That lets them deal 2 damage twice. Then draw a card, that's it. Or draw 2. Shuffling the deck. That's it. Draw phase. Duchess, she takes 2 irreducible. Let's her hit the thing for 2 damage. Then they're going to play uh, Thirst for Power, Ongoing Ploy. When a being card display, you may destroy this card. If you do, destroy an ongoing card, an environment card, and a target with 3 or less HP. Then Power, going to play Damsel in Distress, Ongoing Ploy. Whenever the Duchess will be dealt damage by a being target, you may destroy this card. If you do, another player may play a card to use a power. Then Draw Phase, that's it. Environment, we play bottom. We get Isometric Exercise. Seymour destroy this card when he has 2 or more tokens at the end of the environment turn. Reduce the next damage dealt by the highest HP hero target by 3, and that hero draws a card, then put a token on this card. We then play bottom again because of or charms. Then we get Aurora Borealis. This gets a token. Highest is Scholar, so they have -3. And they draw a card. Then we get a token here. That's all. Chrysalis, they play bottom once more. We get Chainlink Drones, doesn't do anything this time. Then we get a random Chainlink, it is the Mimic. Then High Stakes 3, that is Lantern Jack, she heals for 3. Then Chainlink Drone hits highest for 2 other than Lantern Jack, that's Alchemist, Alchemist again, and Quicksilver. And then we start going with the person with the most, that's going to be Alchemist, so we destroy a card that's going to already die. Actually, no, we're going to destroy this one actually, since we can deal some damage thanks to that. Lantern Jack, they're going to play another Burn the Wicked to deal 4 more damage to Chrysalis. Then Power, going to make the Chainlink die kill themselves. That makes Chrysalis take 3 more damage. Draw phase, that's all. Quicksilver, they're going to play and Retort, heal 2 and draw a card. Then Power, keep this, they draw a card, then draw 2. Scholar, they heal 2 HP, lets them deal 2 damage twice, which only matters once. That's it, he loses the cards. Then they're going to play Know When to Turn Loose. One shot, discard your hand, discard this one target X timing damage, whereas the number of cards discard this way. We discard a total of 13 cards, that's enough to win. Alright, that was a closer fight than I expected. Originally the VM was going to be a different one, but there were some errors in between, but it still worked out well to show the more support side that Duchess can have. I'd say she is a fun deck. I may say that the maybe only problem is that maybe she gives a bit too much control basically on how to get some cards based on some of these, but it's still a good option if you want that support. There may be some cards that we haven't seen, so let's check. Take the weakest link. Ongoing. When scan display, put a non-carded card, villain card under it. Cards under this card are not considered in play. At the start of your turn, either discard 2 cards or destroy this card. When this card is played, put the card under it into play. And that's it. There is not much more in this deck really. We have seen a lot, and all of them has been at least interesting options, to say the least. Once more, thanks for watching. If you want to search for Steam Hams, but it's an environment in the Sentinels of the Multiverse Workshop, it's on elnath Sentinels of the Multiverse Deck Collection. If you want to search for Queen Chrysalis slash More Cadence, it's on Workers Workshop. If you want to search for the Alchemist, it's on uh, Sentinels of the Multiverse adelphophages archives. And if you want to search for Moonflow, Quicksilver, or the Duchess, it's on Serenade in Sleep Comics. Once more, thanks for watching. Goodbye.